Thunderbolts, the Marvel misfits who almost found their place. It all starts with a question, one asked not just by the characters, but seemingly by the film itself. What's the point? That question echoes through Thunderbolts, a movie that gathers Marvel's most forgotten, broken, or misfit characters and throws them into the spotlight. From the outside, it looks like another team-up flick, another branch off the ever-growing MCU tree. But as the story unfolds, you realize this isn't just about action sequences or snappy one-liners. It's about loneliness, trauma, redemption, and a strange kind of hope that flickers, however briefly, in the shadows. Going into it, I was optimistic. Marvel had been circling back to what made its universe tick in the first place: character chemistry, emotional arcs, and weirdly sincere moments in the middle of chaotic fights. Anthony Mackie had said as much, something about the magic returning, and at first glance, Thunderbolts looked like part of that shift. A wild card ensemble, a story about antiheroes, a chance for something fresh. But like its standout character, the Sentry, played by Lewis Pullman, the film is split right down the middle. One half light, the other deeply dark. The first act takes its time, maybe too much time. We're walked through exposition-heavy corridors led mostly by Julia Louis-Dreyfus' Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, a calculating force pulling strings in her signature dry tone. Bucky Barnes drifts along in the background, not as a soldier, but a congressman now. Yeah, seriously. It raises eyebrows, but it also signals something. This isn't the MCU of yesteryear. These heroes are out of place, unsure of their roles, and trying to matter again. But once the plot shakes off the dust, it starts to spark. One of Thunderbolt's biggest wins is its willingness to pair characters in unusual, often hilarious ways. It leans into the kind of chemistry that made Infinity War and Endgame so rich. Red Guardian and Bucky trading war stories. Yelena and Ghost mocking Agent Walker's sad little hat. These scenes crackle, not because they're plot critical, but because they're alive, real, vulnerable, stupid in the best way. The heart of the film, though, lies where it always did, with Yelena and Red Guardian. Florence Pugh and David Harbour bring warmth, tension, and comedy to their surrogate father-daughter relationship. It's messy, it's sweet, it's all the things Marvel rarely slows down to show anymore. Harbour, as always, is chewing scenery like it owes him money, and I'm here for it. But just when the laughter settles in, the darkness creeps back. Bob, the Sentry, a godlike force, haunted by the void inside him. His story is raw, a metaphor for mental illness, isolation, and the chaos that lives inside even the most powerful among us. He's not a villain in the traditional sense. He's a broken man who forces everyone else to confront their own cracks. Suddenly, the jokes feel smaller. The stakes, more personal. Cinematographer Andrew Drotz's Palermo captures this beautifully, from an overhead hallway fight doused in shadow to small, aching close-ups that pull us into the character's isolation. This isn't just superhero spectacle, it's cinematic therapy. But this tonal shift is where Thunderbolts begins to wobble. Schreier's direction wants to juggle both tones, the pain and the punchlines, but the weight of Bob's storyline sinks the comedy. By the third act, when the climax hits with all the bombast of an Avengers-style showdown, it feels misplaced. Not bad, just dissonant. Like the team is pretending they're the Avengers while standing in their shadow, because they're not the Avengers. They're the ones who weren't invited to the party, who weren't trusted with the Infinity Stones, who carry guilt, regret, and unfinished business. And that's kind of the point. Thunderbolts doesn't answer every question it asks. It's not the cleanest or most balanced Marvel movie, but it's one of the most honest. It looks its characters in the eye and admits they're broken, and that maybe being broken together is enough. It's not the MCU's triumphant return, but it might be the beginning of something real. A misfit family trying to find their place. Not the Avengers, not yet, but maybe someday.